And just confirming live stream. All right, folks, you are live streaming. Have a fantastic meeting. I will be here if you need me.
Thanks, Brandy.
Mute.
Yeah,
Can everybody
We can hear you now.
Oh, okay. All right. So we have Mona, Anne Marie, Dorothy.
You see,
Yeah,
Audrey.
Dorothy's here.
Okay, so do we have quorum now or?
Everybody's here except for Jason Brady.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. We're just our screen's not showing, just flashing people by and stuff. So we'll see what we can do. Anyways, all right. Well, welcome to the meeting. Oh, yeah. This is an interested public servant here in the background here.
It's a little bloomer. It's a little bloomer.
That's
right.
right.
That's right, a little bloomer.
That's right.
That's Emily.
So as far as presentations go, we don't have any. And so we're on to discussion items. And I have to apologize, I didn't bring my glasses. So Communities in Bloom events and / information updates. So I guess, Mona, that we'll call upon you to give us some updates. I know you've been talking to Adriana and everybody else, so.
Yeah, so just an update. Adriana, she was kind enough to seek out some donations on her behalf. And that's compliments of Bradford Greenhouses. I believe that there are some gift cards that all of any of the participants in that will receive. Like there will be a random draw for the following prizes. So I believe that there are 5 of the gift cards, and then we also have packages, little bags of, I don't know if maybe I can show you. Actually, I'm going to show you the really nice cards in that have the little gift card in there on behalf of Bradford Greenhouses.
Yeah.
Thanks
It's
to
lovely.
Adriana.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Very
Adriana.
good. Yes, thank you.
And then for our little bloomers, we have some bulbs in here. And this year's International Colors of Hope is yellow. So there's some bulbs in here, a little trowel, and a little rake as well.
Beautiful.
Good.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
And then our communications department, of course, they're great. They pull through for us on a regular basis. There's the City Berry water bottle, reusable, as well as I hope it's up right. Yeah. And the pen. So yeah, so there's prizes, and that will be a prize of 3. And like I said, they're going to be just randomly drawing names. And so yeah, amongst all the different participants for the Communities in Bloom program.
Okay. That's good. So are we looking now in terms of the random drawing? Are we going to notify just the winners? Are we going to notify everyone that we're going to be doing a random? Or what's everybody's thoughts on that?
Would it be possible to do an interactive video that could be posted on the City of Barrie's Facebook page of the draw happening and the names being announced? And so people can then see who gets the gift.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love pumpkins.
Be quiet though.
Sorry, Emily, what did you say? Sorry.
I was saying it would be, I've seen it before where we're doing draws virtually, but so the public can participate and also get awareness about the work we've been doing.
Mhm.
That maybe even a little bloomer Carl, maybe even your little bloomer, could pull the name out of a hat and actually say the name, and then we can show the gift that goes with it, and maybe do those 3 and then post it as a video at the City of Barrie's website.
Yeah, that's what I think. Mel in communications department, I think that was the intent, and that to do, randomly, live stream. So yeah.
I like it. Or we could do it at our next meeting. I'm not sure when we do it, but maybe even during this meeting because it's recorded. But it would be nice if there was a small video of it anyways that could go on the social media sites
Of course.
and have a link to the website. So
Yeah.
it pushes to a lot of the work you've been doing, Mona.
Well, perfect. Yeah, I mean, the work, as a whole for every one of us, everyone's participates. So yeah, that would be great. Great idea. And I think that that was the intent, and that like to actually have, it be, just, done, live, so that it's just random and full. Yeah.
I think that's great. If when it goes live, I can share that too to other spaces that we engaged early on. So I could also share that to Barrie Urban Gardeners, to Barrie Families Unite, and also then remind people about how to engage in the process next year.
Yeah, and we're hoping, like that things will be fairly back to normal for next year, and that we can have, a full CIB program, municipal program as well.
Good.
And we could also include bee harvesting, et cetera. Yeah.
Perfect. And then I guess were all the gifts from City of Barrie or then Bradford Greenhouse, so we could tag them on the video as well on social media so they get some recognition?
Yes. So that was really important, in that there for, when they were reaching out for, for donations, and that they would be listed on the website, et cetera, and stuff too. So yeah, certainly it would be, we want to be good community partners.
Great. And does it fall in line? Is there anything I can do as a city representative at City Council? So when they're announced, could I have certificates made up? And even though we may or may not be back in chambers, or even at these meetings, present the certificate and then have it mailed to them?
Now, that would be something that we always do, give out certificates for all of the participants. And so that's the intent, is to do that. And we would send them out to everyone. And then as well as the random prize winners.
Fantastic.
It would be cool, since Carl's granddaughter is there, to do that today, but how, do you have the names handy? Like, how would you do that?
Well, just one second. Yeah. We have them in this little container here.
Oh,
It's just that unfortunate. I mean, unless a car wants to quickly run over, they're more than welcome. Yeah. So, when would you want to do them then, do you think? I'm here by myself in my office, so. What you thinking?
What do you think? Hold it and do it live a couple days from now or somewhat, and have a youth pull them with Mona and Carl, or do it through this video?
Yeah.
I'm thinking do it live as a separate video so it can be used through communications.
Yeah, that, and we also want to ensure that we touch base with all the participants, and and just to let them know, what's happening, and and if they have an opportunity to watch, and otherwise we'll be notifying them, as a registered CIB participant, that they have. Yeah. That was our intent, Anne-Marie, to make sure, hey, we want to get credit for the effort. So.
Oh, Carl, it brings laughter. You've got to fill a home with laughter, right?
Oh, well, there's 3 of them and they're all 5 and under. So
You've got lots of little bloomers.
You're blessed.
yes.
I like that idea. Are we setting a date then at this meeting about when the draw will happen so we can build some momentum?
Yeah, okay, what do you guys
Okay,
think?
so
I'll
we got-
just grab my calendar.
These guys around. We'd have to look at them. We just grab them someday, I guess, and take them.
Dorothy, Adriana, Carl, Darcine, do you guys have a preference or something? And Brandy, I don't know if we need to go through you to set this all up for us.
Sorry, it was being a little slow adding on. Okay, so are you wanting to do it for the next meeting, or what are you thinking? Like, what are your thoughts?
Thoughts, committee?
I thought you wanted it ASAP. Mona?
Ideally, yeah, I think, this way, especially because we'll have some bulbs net for the little bloomers to plant. It'd be nice to actually do it sooner than later because we're not
Yeah.
sure what the weather's going to be.
Yeah,
Um,
like, if it's in a building or something, I guess it doesn't really matter the timing, but if you wanted any of these ones, the ones in school till 3 have to be sort of after that.
Yeah,
Could go with a younger one that we could probably pick up from across the road, maybe.
hmm,
And
do
you're
it
thinking
in the
of
morning.
recording it? Making it like a little video, something to do as like a presentation of the next meeting? So also
don't-
shown with our meeting, or how are you guys wanting to do this?
what
I'm
were you
having-
thinking, Emery? Sorry, what were you thinking, Emery? Oh, Dorothy, go ahead.
Well, if we do the draw, are we going to make a video? I'm confused. Are we making a video or are we doing it live where the public has to be told ahead of time? Because I think if we do a video, then it can just be posted on the website and people can go in at their leisure and see it.
Yeah, yeah, I think that would be good. Actually, I like that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would seem to work, I think, better.
Hmm.
Okay, are you guys thinking of doing it here at City Hall, or? Because then I can speak to Wendy and see if there's anything outside of our scope where we can't just automatically do it, or if I need to seek any specific permission.
Okay, would you be able to check on that for us, Brandy? And
Yeah,
then
absolutely.
that would be awesome. We appreciate that. And then I see the wheels turning with Anne Marie there. That maybe we could, come out with something very creative in that and make it funny. Make it cute video.
If there's 3, not to complicate it, but if there's 3 different prizes, maybe we could do an outside draw of a video outside Bradford Greenhouse. So we're also kind of saying, thank you, Bradford Greenhouse, for donating this. This is the prize. We're drawing a name with Adriana. This is the winner. Congratulations. And then even if it's the same day or not, or a different group of us to coordinate, then we can do one in City Hall. Hey, the city has made a nice little package together for this award. We're going to draw the prize. And the backdrop can actually showcase the donation. And then the third, so we could get together around who's available. If it doesn't complicate it about engaging the city in communications and that, if they want to, but otherwise, if it can be, I can go and I can just video it live on my phone and it can be done and ready to go.
Yeah, I like that idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would work.
Like little, maybe just like a quick, hotspot, sort of thing, right? Yeah. Okay. I mean, like, I'm in. If that's, we would just want to make sure that Brandy and her team was comfortable with that, and because we've had over the years we've had such support in that from multiple community partners that we would not ever want to to do anything to upset that, because we want to move forward next year as well. So so I'm not sure. That would be something, I guess, that Brandy, you could just check with us and see what we can and can't do. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Great ideas, though, Anne-Marie. And Dorothy, Adriana, what are you thinking? Carl, Darcy?
Sounds good to me. I like that idea. Do it on the phone and then you can just,
Yeah,
that facilitates it quite
yeah,
a
it's
bit.
very informal and it gets it moving probably a lot
Yeah,
faster
it's
than
just the
talking to the Actors Guild and
place.
directors.
Yeah, just kidding.
Audriana, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm going with the group on this.
Yeah?
Let's
Okay.
move forward, yeah.
Yeah, it would be nice to get it done sooner than later for sure, because, you know, that, so that the little boomers can get the bulb's neck in the day.
Yeah.
And Flowers Day.
So Adriana, you'd have to be looking for a photo shoot place at Bradford Greenhouses that would work.
We have Christmas, we have Halloween.
You got everything. That's the true out there.
We'll,
We
we'll,
don't have
we'll do
any.
both.
Yeah. Well, I guess the fall display, which is dwindling, would be the best spot.
Yeah,
Or even out front if it's a nice day.
yeah, that would
Yes.
be, yeah.
Okay, so then basically we're looking then at Brandy, if you can get a hold of whoever you need to talk to just to clear everything. And then be a matter of us arranging, or maybe today even agreeing on a tentative dates to get together and proceed.
Yeah, well, I'll definitely send out the ask and get back to you as soon as I hear word back, which
Right.
shouldn't be too long.
Yeah, because I would imagine we can get together pretty quick.
Yeah, for sure.
If there's any parameters that we have to obey or rules.
Yeah, that would be the only thing that we would want to ensure that we follow.
Right. Okay.
I'm sure Anne Marie has a somewhere.
I'll drive up in the car and I'll meet you and I'll do the video unless the city's doing the video, but my Monday is pretty open in the afternoon.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. I mean, we could probably have a really quick turnaround. We just have to wait for Brandy's confirmation back. And yeah, Carl, Darcy, what do you guys like for Monday afternoon?
Probably are okay as far as I know, yeah.
Yeah,
But just after 3 o'clock, correct?
Well, just thinking if we just want one of them's home, or sort of not home, but in daycare all day long, so we could pop over and snap through one for a few, no, not the noisy one that's doing the talking in the background here. Yeah. Benjamin's in school till 3, so if the morning works best, that would be good.
Okay. All right. Super. Dorothy, the same as you?
Yeah.
Okay. Adriana? Yeah. Okay, we could just kind of bounce around to 3 different sites or something. Perfect.
Yeah, we just have to get parental permission, I guess, too, though. I better not speak out of turn. I'm only a grandfather.
yeah.
I'm the agent for them, but
Ian, yeah.
Yeah, we
How do you look in that bumblebee outfit, Carl?
I thought I would get through a meeting without that bumblebee and me being the same sentence.
I'll come with my Mary Poppins bag and we'll see what happens.
That'd be cute.
Oh yeah, Mary Poppins isn't as bad as the other one. Okay. Thought you were going to be in the fields in Switzerland somewhere singing, but okay. So if we just wrap up here for a sec now. So what we're looking at then is for Brandy to get back to us, and if it doesn't work for this coming Monday, then we'd be looking at the following Monday. Is that the idea? That Mondays work best, or?
Do we organize it just by email, depending on when we hear back, and just see if we can make something happen in quick turnaround?
Because I guess it doesn't.
For me.
Yeah, because it doesn't really have to be, I guess, the same day necessarily, which is a short period of time. So like if somebody wasn't available on the Monday, or what, if that ends up being the day, then Tuesday or whatever time anybody's got free. It's not like a long 2-hour production or anything.
As soon as we hear from Brandy, do you want me to help facilitate that by email? Who can be where and who wants to be involved in which video?
Sure,
Yeah.
that sounds good to me anyways.
Yep.
Oh, I'm getting the wave of yes, okay.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
But we'll definitely speak to Melanie in communications as well, which, yeah, so that they're well aware, of course, and that they would want to be included in maybe some decision making. So maybe I'll talk base with Melanie and see what her thoughts or any concerns in that from their department. And,
Right.
And then we can move forward in that. So Brandy will do her homework and I'll do some on my end then.
Okay, yeah, and we're pretty well available most days.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't think there's anything major coming up yet, so.
Perfect.
It does any day of the week, does every day of the week work if we had to for the rest of the members?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not Thursday for me.
not Thursday, okay. Not Thursday, okay. Okay. All right. So was there any other items? So we don't have any other items on the agenda, but Mona, does that sort of cover everything that?
I think so. Yeah, there wasn't, it was really just to get, get the prizes that drawn, and then we'll definitely be dropping them off. Obviously, social distancing, of course, following a strict COVID. And we would, I just want a chance in that to actually call and thank them for their participation this year, as well as just to let them in on, on some of the prizes and that they will be drawing for registered
Right.
participants.
Right. Okay. Okay, so does anybody else have any other comments before we move on to no referred items? And
I think my only other comment before referred items is, again, just how great it was, Mona, and to the committee about how you led this initiative virtually. And so I did hear a lot of residents in dropping off the signs, really happy that they were participating. So I think it's good recognition to the committee that it was important that this was facilitated and it's that's recognized. So thank you to Mona and the team and to the committee.
Well, thank you, Anne Marie. I mean, you're a big part of this team too, so thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's been hopefully next year, and that's a little bit different. We can actually be out there visiting the properties, et cetera, and that, and that's exciting and exciting to see as well.
yeah,
I'm
and
growing
as
a
we,
milkweed pollinator patch, so hopefully next year you'll have a surprise to visit in the garden.
Sounds great.
yeah, and when we drive around the city and stuff, those new signs, the Hope signs, are really front and center.
Yeah.
For some this year, they really sort of stand out where they've been located too. I think that was really good.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's definitely a big thanks.
I think it's
to communications
Sure.
department to help us out with that as always.
Yes, yes. Okay, if we move on to item 3, which was referred items, we do not have any. We have reports and memos to the committee. We're nil. I know that's his first name or his last name. Nil somebody, Swedish is he or no? Otherwise, if anybody has any more comments or would like to raise any issues or items, now is your chance before we adjourn. And I wanted to thank everybody for making sure you are getting on today. And thank you, Brandy, for figuring out where Darcine and I were wandering in the vast techie world here.
Yeah.
I'm here for you.
Yeah.
Carl, I had one question, and
Yep.
sorry if I just didn't pick up on the details. As we enter into fall, what do we do with the signs? Are they collected, or do we ask residents to hold on to them?
The signs in that are for the homeowners and that to keep.
To keep.
Right. Yeah, and so I would echo Carl's comment about the sign. I'm not sure if we're able to keep them the same design for next year, but from an environmental piece or from a reuse of them, they do look quite beautiful in the gardens. I'm trying to remember if it's got a date on it or not, but maybe we can revisit that next year.
They do have a date on them, actually. A lot of the community participants over the years, they take great pride in having that collection and often showcase the years in that they have personally, participated. So that's, excuse me, one thing that we haven't back. because a lot of them, they continue to display them each season.
Lovely. Well, I'm going to tell my husband I'm starting a garden shed decorating wall.
I love
So
it.
keep my
Love
shine.
the idea.
Okay, well, if that's everybody's comments and stuff, I appreciate getting on today, and we will wait to hear back from, well, Brandy will be in touch with Mona, and then Mona, you can be in touch with Anne Marie, and then we're all connected then.
Of course, yes,
And we'll figure out a date when we can all get together.
certainly.
Excellent.
Okay, great. Thank you very much then. You guys,
Thank you.
Have a
Thanks.
good
Be
night,
safe.
everyone.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
everyone.